The LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video about Samsung, guys. So I'm gonna find around the com here. So it says here, Samsung's next affordable smartphone to include an iris scanner. So this is pretty cool. This is gonna be on a budget phone from Samsung. So this is. It says that this phone that I guess is pictured here is the original Samsung Galaxy Prime Plus. Long ass name for a phone, so I don't know what the phone's gonna look like. So let's check this out, guys, and see what it has to talk about the specs and whatnot. So it says, although Samsung is likely to replace the iris recognition technology with a more accurate 3D facial recognition sensor, the switch will only affect flagship smartphones like the Galaxy Note 9 and the Galaxy S10. The handset maker plans to add iris recognition technology to its cheaper smartphone, something that Korean media predicts it will happen in late 2018 or early 2019. One of the first affordable Samsung phones that will include an iris scanner is an updated version to the Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime Plus. So that's what the first one's gonna have. The first Samsung phone is gonna have the iris scanner. This is a budget phone. I don't know what it looks like, so I don't know. That's the original Galaxy. That's the original Galaxy Grand Prime Plus right up there. But I don't know what the 2018 version will look like. I'm sure it will look any other Samsung budget phone out there, like the J series or whatever. So we'll have to wait and see what the phone looks like and stuff like that. It says the original model was launched back in 2016, but Samsung plans to refresh the model this year. XDA developers has recently learned not much is known about the upcoming smartphone aside from a few tidbits that also include the additional of the iris scanner. So we don't know much about the specs. Pretty much not much specs to talk about here. The new Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime Plus is expected to flaunt a 5.5-inch display with quarter HD. Yes, that's right, quarter HD display. That is 540 by 960 pixels. So the display is gonna look like fucking shit. Yeah, I can already tell that the display will look like complete shit. Cause as you guys know, quarter HD is fucking shit. Quad HD is awesome. Quarter HD is not so awesome, guys. It's quarter HD display, guys. So the display will look like it's shit. It has a 16 megapixel rear-facing camera, 5 megapixel front-facing camera, 3630 milliamp battery, which I do like the battery size. I do like the cameras; they're pretty good. Screen size is pretty good as well. But the only thing I don't like about the phone, man, is the fucking display resolution, dude. It's like 540 by 960 pixels, man. That is very low pixel density. It's very low. It's like, I think it's like 2 something, I believe. I'm not sure the exact pixel density, but it's low as fuck, man. I can't believe they're still making phones with Quad HD displays in 2018. Well, apparently Samsung is. They could at least like 720p on this thing, maybe 1080, maybe at least 1080 or 720, not fucking 540p, man. It says also the smartphone will probably be launched with Android Oreo on board, even if it goes official after Android's released Android P, its new version of the mobile platform. So we don't all that we know about this phone, guys, is that it might come with Android Oreo, which I'm hoping it does, at least for that fucking sake reason, Android Oreo. All we know about it is that it could come with Android Oreo, which I was hoping it would. It's gonna have a 3630 milliamp battery, which is a fucking win right there in terms of battery life. 16 megapixel rear camera, 5 megapixel front facing camera, 5.5 inch display, which isn't too bad, guys. But the fucking display, man, come on, Samsung, like, what the fuck are you doing? This is a fucking fail, especially in 2018, dude. Quarter HD, 540 by 960 pixels. Y'all guys can tell when this phone gets released, the display will look like shit. I can already fucking tell that this display will look like complete shit. Yeah, I'm shitting on this phone bad, real hard right now. The only thing I'm shitting on is the fucking display resolution, and that's all we know. We don't know the memory of the phone. We don't know the RAM. I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna say it has 2 gigs of RAM. And I would say 16 or 32 gigabytes of storage. I'd be surprised if this phone has 32 gigabytes of storage. I'm gonna be surprised if it does. But I just can't get over that display resolution. I just can't get over it, man. 4K HD, come on, man. Dude, this one's not even. Oh yeah, and you guys can tell that this one's gonna look, that the display gonna look like shit. The phone's not even it ain't even been announced or anything. It's just been leaked out, and you guys can tell that the display will look like complete shit. For one thing, it's a 5.5 inch display, which isn't too bad. And then you throw in the quarter HD. That's not good. The pixel density is like 2 something. So yeah, the display is just gonna be like the worst thing about this phone. I don't even know if it's gonna have AMOLED or what. It's probably gonna have like probably LCD, probably TFT, no AMOLED on this. I don't know why Samsung would stick an AMOLED display on this fucking phone. And then okay, this I guess the main selling point about this phone is gonna be its iris scanner. So that's like the main selling point of this phone. I don't even know if it has fingerprint or not. I don't think it has fingerprint sensor on this phone. I don't know if it'll have fingerprint, but I think the big selling point on this phone is its iris scanner. So that'd be very interesting to see how that does on a budget phone like this from Samsung. But man, that display resolution, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. So I don't know what the phone looks like. This is a picture of the original Galaxy Grand Prime Plus right here. It looks like this one came out in 2016. This looks like the 2016 Samsung phone. As you guys can see right there, the buttons are different. They don't have the newer software buttons. So this phone right here, and the guys are looking at this phone came out in 2016, guys. So we don't know what the new one will look like. I'm assuming it will look like any Samsung phone that get released this year, especially like the Galaxy J series or something like that, something along those lines. So it should have the newer software buttons and whatnot. It says it's supposed to have Android Audio, which is good. I mean, the cameras on that they seem great, like 16 megapixel rear. It sounds good, you know. But we don't know what this phone will look like. Like I said, it should look like any Samsung phone that get released this year, you know, budget wise. It should have, it might have micro USB. I don't think we'll have Type-C charging on here. So, I mean, come on, man. Like, I like the fact that it has a big ass battery. The only thing I don't like about the phone is the display resolution, dude. It's fucking quarter HD in 2018. No thanks. Display will look like complete shit, and I mean, where did you guys buy this phone? Where these specs? Where did you guys buy it? And like I said, we don't know all about the phone. We all know we know about the cameras, the screen size, screen resolution, iris scanner, OS, battery, and that's pretty much it. We don't know the RAM or the ROM. I'm saying 2 gigabytes of RAM, or I'm saying 2 gigabytes of RAM, and 16 or 32 gigabytes of storage. You know, I would be surprised if this phone has 32 gigabytes of storage. I would be surprised, but I mean that display resolution, it just fucking kills it for me right there. It just kills it for me. I mean, sometimes it released like 720 or 1080p in this phone. I don't know why they went with 4K HD. I don't know why. 4K HD does not look that great. It does not. Trust me. The bigger the screen is, the bigger the screen you put in the phone, and the less display that you, the less resolution you stick in the phone, the display will look like complete shit. So the display will look like shit. The phone may look nice and whatnot, but the display, man, it's gonna look like complete shit. This is a budget phone, guys, but there is no excuse to be putting a Quad HD display in 2018. There's no fucking excuse for that. What are you guys' thoughts about the Galaxy Grand Prime Plus? It's supposed to be another version coming out this year. We don't know what the phone looks like though. This is 2016 version that you guys are looking at here. What did you guys think about the specs, man? I would like to know your thoughts about that. I mean, some of the specs are good on it, like audio, the battery, the cameras, screen size, but the screen resolution, no thanks. So, what do you guys think about this phone? Where did you guys get this phone with these specs? If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I can see you guys in the next one. Peace out.